Hi guys, welcome back for your reading lesson. So should still be Monday's lesson, okay? So this week in reading, we're going to be working on poems all week, and these are all poems about heroes, okay? Before we get into the actual lesson, I want to go over the vocab words, okay? So here we go. So this is triumphant.
Triumphant. Adjective. Joy-filled or winning.
Okay, so an adjective, remember that's a word that you use to describe things. So when you're triumphant, you won something, okay? Or they triumphantly celebrated their wins. So that means that's the way you could describe it when I added that suffix on there, okay? All right, company.
Noun. Being together with another person or other people.
So when you're in someone's company or with someone else, or you could have company come over to your house, right? That's like a visitor, okay? So now we have challenge.
Challenge. Noun. A difficult situation or contest.
We should know what challenge is, I would think, by now. Twinkle.
Twinkle. Verb. Sparkle or shine with a flickering light.
A lot of times you hear people use it like she had a twinkle in her eye. And then curious. It's an adjective and describes someone.
Curious. Adjective. Interested in knowing or seeing.
All right, so let's see if we can find these words in here, okay? So it says Firefighter Face by Mary E. Cronin. Trickles of sweat etch silvery trails down wind-bitten cheeks, coated with ash. Curtains of vapor with each breath he exhales, wreath his tired smile, his dropping mustache. Okay, I'm going to just totally start this over because I did not read that well. Also, you guys need to have your MyView books out. I'm not exactly sure what page. But it's on the ones about heroes, poems about heroes. Okay. I think I actually have it written. It should be around page 168 or 169. You might have to flip a few pages until yours looks like mine. Okay. So, firefighter face. Trickles of sweat etch silvery trails down wind-bitten cheeks coated with ash. Curtains of vapor with each breath he exhales. Wreath his smile, his drooping mustache. Framed by smoke-smudged wrinkles, soot-black eyebrows cannot hide a flash of blue eyes that twinkle with strength and triumphant pride. So you see how it rhymed at the end of every other line. So this rhymes with this. So trails and exhales, ash and mustache, wrinkles and twinkle, hide and pride. Okay? And each little like break here, it looks like a paragraph in a poem that's called a stanza. Okay. All right. Here's our next one. It's called Miss Stone. My wishes gathered like ants. I wish there was no recess. I wish there was no first day. I wish somebody, anybody, would come over and ask me to play. Then you said, "Excuse me, would you keep me company? I'm feeling all alone. Remember, Miss Stone? I loved you that day. You made my unhappy thoughts scamper away." Okay, so there's our company word there. So she's talking about her teacher, how her teacher went and asked her to play. The race. She rode a horse named Fina when women didn't ride. They galloped around the mountain, her legs on Fina's side. She let her hair down from its bun and felt it whip and fly. She laughed and sang and whooped out loud. Up there she wasn't shy. One day Great Grandma found her out and planned to stop it all. But down in town they'd heard some news. They'd told her of a call for the caballeros from all the highs and lows to race their fancy caballos to try and win the rose. Abuela looked at Fina, a twinkle in her eye. Abuela said, "Let's enter. This race deserves a try." At dawn she was the only girl, but she didn't even care. She came to meet the challenge, and her horse was waiting there. They swept across the finish line much faster than the rest. She flung her hat without surprise. She'd always done her best. Fina shook her mane and stomped. Abuela flashed a smile. She sniffed the rose and trotted off in cabaret style. All right, in Daddy's arms. In Daddy's arms, I am tall and close to the sun and warm. In Daddy's arms. In Daddy's arms, I can see over the fence out back. I can touch the bottom leaves of the big magnolia tree in Cousin Sookie's yard, in Daddy's arms. In my daddy's arms, the moon is closer at nighttime when I can almost touch it, when it grins back at me from the wide twinkling skies. In Daddy's arms, I am tall, taller than Benny and my friends Aid and George, taller than Uncle Billy. And best of all, I am eyeball even Steven with my big brother Jamal. In my daddy's arms, I am strong and dark like him and laughing, happier than the circus clowns with red painted grins. When daddy spins me around and round and the whole world is crazy upside down, I am big and strong and proud like him. In daddy's arms, my daddy. All right. Here is The Wright Brothers by Charles R. Smith. Day to remember creating a historic one day in December, and Flyer took off to reach and explore a plane named Flyer to soar. With an engine so they built a plane, looked to climb high, Orville and Wilbur, as the Wright brothers passed the clouds in the sky. Curious eyes gazed. Okay? So tomorrow I'll get on here and do the close read where we will underline things. I think there's underlining this week. And then we will also work on highlighting one day this week too. Yeah. So it looks like we're going to be, good. We're going to be talking about underlining words in the poem that describe how the author uses onomatopoeia. Yeah, very good. Okay. So now that we've read the story of the week, you can go ahead and check that off on your Wednesday, or I'm sorry, oh my goodness, Miss Jackson, your listen to reading on your Monday Daily 5, okay? And let me pull up the Daily 5 contract here so I can kind of explain. Let's see, Daily 5. There she be. All right. So you can check off listen to reading. So it's page 180 in your MyView book. I am guessing it's something to do with either handwrite or vocab possibly. Here, hang on one second. Let me pause this. Okay, so 180 is vocab, and you have your word bank. You're going to use all 5 vocab words, and you have to figure out, it gives you the synonyms for the vocab words. You have to figure out the vocab words they're talking about. Then you have to tell me who they're describing with those vocab words. And then you need to give me a sentence with the vocab word in it. You have your Daily 5 resources to help you with this with dictionary.com or thesaurus.com, okay? The other stuff is self-explanatory. You know to read for 10 minutes, record 1 book on Flipgrid, and then your spelling words. I just went in and updated those on Spelling City. It is Unit 16, I believe. Okay? So, you guys have everything you need to have a successful reading block. Please be good and listen to the sub. You'll come back here tomorrow to your Google Classroom under reading to find your next video, okay? All right. If you have any questions or need me, you can comment on the posts, okay? All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow, or I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Please be good. I can't wait to be back with you all. Take care. Bye.